Today I'm going to be doing something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and that's the duckbill kind of spoiler thing, but not anyone. Because I have the kind of spoiler with the uprights and everything, I wanted to have one inside of it, so like a duckbill, kind of like the Gt3 RS on the Porsches. I don't know if you're familiar, but you kind of get the point. I'm not really going to be able to see on my rear view mirror. I already kind of was super restricted when I was driving it last time with just this wing, and this is going to limit it quite a bit more, but it's going to be cool and it's what I want. So plan is to take this wing that I have here. This is just came off of some eBay wing my friend had, and I just got it for free. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it down to size, and I'm going to use this kind of as the top part. Obviously I'm going to sand it down because this black is fugly, and go ahead and mock it up here. I'm not going to have it real tall, but I'm just going to, you know, take sheet metal and go from that thing down to here and then down to here. I don't know if I'm going to rivet or tack weld it yet, but most likely tack weld, just because it's going to be hard to rivet something that's coming at an angle. Not too sure on how everything is going to lay out, but it'll end up looking good in the end, and I'm pretty psyched about this. Something I've had in my head for a really, really long time. Now, I've got this thing all mocked up where I want it. Main point is I kind of want this to come down here, and then it's going to kind of just come down to here, and then there'll be a piece of metal that I need to make a template and everything for that comes down to here. It's probably going to cut up here, cut back down. I'm going to rivet it to here, tack weld it to here probably, but the rear might be a little bit more tricky on the way that it's going to fit up against here, just since I don't have any way to shape the metal or anything. It's going to have to be flat, but we'll see how this works out. Now, one thing before we continue doing anything else, I do need to go ahead and take all the paint off of this thing. I'm just going to take a grinding wheel or a sanding wheel with the grinder, just take all this paint off, go ahead and get it down to bare metal. This thing is aluminum, I believe, so it's not going to rust, so it's not going to be the same exact color, but it's same thing as like the hood on the Miata. It's aluminum, so it's not really going to rust, but it still kind of gives it that same kind of look, feel. I think even these uprights, I might even want to sand these down eventually, but not right now. And then I still have yet to paint this wing, but I don't know, this thing just looks ratchet, and I don't know, kind of just fits the style, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and sand this down. So this is looking pretty good. Next thing to do is I'm just gonna go ahead and start riveting this together, probably maybe every like 3 inches, somewhere around there, and then eventually I'm gonna tack weld this part to here, but obviously since this is aluminum, this is steel, I can't weld this, and even if I was able to, I probably still would just rivet it, just because I think rivets are cool and they're there and they're just kind of all over the car. So just gonna go ahead, rivet this thing up. I'll weld that whenever I get this done so that I can just take it over there, weld it all together. So now the front is all finished. Obviously I still have to tack weld that up, but as for the rear, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and kind of rivet up to here and then follow this line down and then just have it try and stop there as best as possible. Template might be kind of difficult to make. It's kind of a pain to line this up in a way that it actually looks good. I was gonna try and curve it with this or maybe bend it in or something just to make it look good, or follow this, and it's just hard to make it look decent, and I didn't want to make it look like these whenever I riveted it too much. And what the fuck is all this shit? Anyways, so I kind of just did this thing where it just makes it look thicker, and it's just going to go down into here and stop somewhere in there, and eventually I'll tack weld that in there. But I'm going to go ahead and Alright, so this is what it's going to look like. Obviously, this is going to be further down. Front looks pretty good. The rear, not really too psyched on the way it looks. Looks a lot better on the camera than it does in person, but it's just kind of weird because it's like flat, kind of like round, and then flat again. I don't really know. I mean, I guess looks alright. This thing is so freaking sturdy. Very happy with the results. Looks pretty good from here. Looks even better from here. Pretty happy with the way this is looking. Definitely what I wanted it to look like. The rear, not so much, but still looks good. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you in the next couple of days for another video, and peace out.
Dare you, I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what?
One more time.